I own a 3-door, 1 litre Polo. I'm 6'3", and tonight I'm gonna try sleeping in it. This is what I'm sleeping in tonight. 3 doors, not very long, me laying down. I already take up most of it. I'm not getting on the floor properly because it's wet, but it's tiny. I might have made a massive mistake. Let's give it a shot. Now, number one in the car. I guess let's see how it goes. I've no idea. I am scared, and yes, but we'll be fine. I have my stove. I have my sleeping bag. I think I forgot my pillow, which I'm absolutely devastated about. Guess we should probably just get the show on the road, right? What have we got to lose? I feel like we should make food and then probably get ready for bed. So I have my stove cap and my gas. Never done this in my life, so I don't fully know what I'm doing. Now, apparently, this is just a push and twist. It's going great. Whose idea was this? Whose idea was this? Okay. Let's fits nicely. A nice tomato soup. Okay, so whilst that's cooking, I'm thinking sleeping arrangements. Let's try and get comfy. So passenger seat is what I'm thinking. Get that cleared, laid all the way flat, sleeping bag on top. I did forget my pillow at home, which I'm quite annoyed about, but we move. I use one of these layers if I have to, or I might not have to. The headrest might be enough depending on the position, because I'm going to try and get it as flat as possible. But should have a sleeping bag. Got my bag. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's get my spoon and give it a quick stir. I think no, it's still here. Have I got another torch? That one seems to be dying a little bit. What is it they say in Boy Scouts? Always be prepared. I was not a Boy Scout either, by the way, just so you're aware. But I'm going to give this a quick stir and then we will get the bed situation kind of sorted out. Still freezing cold, but it's fine. It's been on for like 3 minutes. What do we expect? Okay. So, let me move me crisps and me chocolate that I brought because, like I said, it's my first time and I want to make sure I've got luxuries. But if we push this all the way back, that doesn't look too bad. I've definitely slept in worse. What's going on over there? Let's have a quick look. That is starting to warm up very nicely. So that's nearly done. To go with it, got some of Lidl's finest. Sorry, Aldi, not Lidl. Aldi. 2 white baguettes. put them up there, because I feel like that's going to be done in a few minutes. So I should probably get sleeping bag out, get that all ready. Now I did bring some pyjamas as well. The car just went, I've seen a couple of cars so far. That's because, like I said, it's kind of a hot spot. Now, I did hear rumours when I was telling people this was my secondary location, in case I couldn't get to the first one, just like happened. I heard rumours that this was a dogging site. Yes, dogging. So, I'm hoping that's not the case, because what I really don't want is to be woken up at 3 in the morning by a couple of people going at it next door to me, you know, knocking on the window. Do you want to join? No, I don't want to join. Imagine what my missus would say, Jesus. She'd kill me. Even for making the joke, she'll kill me. No. It's not bubbling the tomato soup yet though. Well, that's the bed ready. Bed. Sleeping bag. And like I said, I do have pyjamas. Now, I brought a couple of things because, like I said, I wanted to be comfortable with it being my first time. So, I wasn't sure what I was going to have for tea, so I brought a fork and a spoon. Brought Pepsi Max. I love Pepsi Max. Like, I'm addicted to it. There is no other drink in the world. I've got a Monster here at the moment, but that's because I had a drive, and they always do better on the drive because they don't go as flat. But more crisps, honestly. They're only single packs. I forgot they was in the car and I had nowhere else to put them. So I've got my beanie in case it does get cold. Always an essential, you never know when you need it. Got gloves. Hopefully I won't need any of these, but it's always better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Spare socks. Woolly socks for tonight. They will be getting slept in because it's not cold, but it's not warm. I think at the moment it's about 8 degrees Celsius. So, and we are at some bit of an altitude, so gonna go, there's another car driving past, gonna go with the safe bet of woolly pyjamas. I've had to put my bag there to try and stop the wind a little bit because it was just blowing too hard, so it weren't heating up very quickly, but should hopefully start to warm up a bit quicker now. So another car pulled up. They went into the parking just across. But let's hope it's not that dogging that I heard about. I'll leave you alone if you leave me alone. Although weird enough, I do feel a bit more at ease knowing there's people over there. Which is weird because, well, they could be the serial killers. But so this is lovely and ready. Turn that off. I have my tomato soup. It is lovely and warm. It's already steaming the car up in here, but that's good. That's what we want. This is very difficult, and I know I chose to do this, so I'm not complaining. Well, I am complaining, but I'm also not complaining at the same time. I'm going to change my socks because my toes are a little cold already. They're all locked up. Can't see a thing around me apart from that way. Got my good old Swiss Army knife. My dad gave me this, and I was like, Dad, I sit at a computer for a living. What do you want to do with a Swiss Army knife? And he said, one day I'll understand. He's not dead, not yet anyway. But he's like, one day you'll understand. And I was like, right, okay. So I've kept it on me all this, God knows how long he gave it me now. I must have been a kid when he did. But yeah, so that comes in useful for opening baguettes. So thanks, Dad. I appreciate that one. Now, we are in. Oh, the Velcro thing. Right. No pillow shouldn't be a problem. Oh yeah, anyway. Min, I think I am going to watch some episodes of Smallville and then probably try and clock out for the night and hopefully wake up bright and early tomorrow morning and we'll go for a nice little walk, provided it's not raining. I live in the UK. I should always have a raincoat on me. I've left mine at home. What the problem is what I'm in now. I drive nearly everywhere, so I guess we'll find out, won't we? I will speak to you later on. If not, throughout the night, I'll see you in the morning. Night. Okay, so update. It is currently 4:30 in the morning, and I got woken up by a group of people, young people, all in their Fiat 500 or Ibizas or, you know, GTRs, whatever cars they've got, all revving their engines and doing donuts in the parking lot opposite. So I've decided to get up and start my day. That does mean it's still dark outside because the sun doesn't rise here until like 7 o'clock in the morning at the moment, so it's still pitch black. But I think I'm going to put the walk on hold. I'm going to go home and yeah, going to get on with my day. So sorry it didn't turn out the way we hoped, but good night - good morning, I suppose, and I'll see you in the next one. Please make sure to subscribe, leave a like and a comment if there's anything you want to see me do. We've started off with camping in the car, so you know my standards are pretty low. But yeah, thanks for watching.